your foot off the gas pedal, but sort of take that breath and ease a little bit when you're the one that's got the 20-point lead or the 18 or 15-point lead, as opposed to having that deficit.
Yeah, I mean, and that energy is extended on the defensive end because Miami closes that gap by getting in the passing wing. We see Jimmy get some tremendous steals that has allowed Miami some easy fast break points. And so against quality opponent like we're facing in the Boston Celtics, you can't bank on coming back every game. And so I think that, this is something players are aware of, and I think we're going to see a different start to this game.
Yeah, they were talking about it this week without a doubt. When you look at the numbers of the last game, Miami, they had a miserable night shooting, under 39% and 27% from beyond the arc. But the number that really stuck out to me throughout the game, we talked about it, points in the paint, 60 points, which is a playoff high against Miami. And the Heat, although they did get 36, that's a big 24-point differential and a lot of easy layups. It was like all of a sudden the Red Sea parted every time and someone was going up with laying the ball in or slamming it down.
Yeah, I mean, this was a game where they scored 47 points off of drives, and a lot of those were just one-on-one, straight-line drives to the basket. And we saw from the start of the game that the first couple possessions were just, guys from the perimeter just attacking and going to the rim, and Miami was reactive instead of forcing them into, the situation they wanted to on the defensive end. So I think that we're going to see a better emphasis on the ball, but that's also help side coming across. If somebody gets to the rim, it's not just because they got beat on the ball, it's also because your help side isn't there as well.
Yeah, I want to talk about two ball players in particular. We'll start off with the Dragon. Boston did a great job on the big contributor, stopping Goran from having a big game. Marcus Smart on defense on him all night long. That obviously was the key for the Boston coming into game number 3, because Dragic was averaging over 20 points a ball game.
Yeah, I mean, the Dragic pick and roll with Bam, when Walker was guarding Dragic and Tice guarding Bam, we saw just great synergy between the two. So the adjustment Boston made, they put Smart on the ball. They took Walker off of Goran, put him on Jay Crowder, and Jay's more of a spot-up shooter, so Walker doesn't essentially have to guard anyone in that capacity. And so I think we're going to see more action, multiple actions out of Miami's offense that's going to allow them to break them down off of rotation defensively.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, and, Crowder, 2 of 10. Goran, 2 of 10. Shooting in that one, and that's very tough when 2 of your top scorers. And I wanted to also talk about the bench. Even though Miami's bench outscored Boston bench in that last game 28-17, 22 came from one player. They're not getting much production, if any at all, from Kelly Olynyk. Andre Iguodala is not the big-time scorer, and he was playing with a wonky back in that one. Derrick Jones Jr., he's just getting some spot duty right now, and Kendrick Nunn, he's in the same boat. They've got to get something more off of that bench, in particular when your starters aren't having their big nights.
Yeah, Boston isn't relying on their bench. Most of their scoring comes from their starting unit, but for most of the season, our bench has been top 5, top 6 in the league. Right now, we're 11th in the playoffs, and so that shows you just the drop-off there. And obviously, you move Goran from the bench to the starting unit, you're losing some of that impact there, so that makes a difference. But I agree with you, Mike, that the second unit has to get into rhythm and get to actions that they feel confident they can put points on the board with.
Okay, let's have a look at Jimmy Butler, because Jimmy Butler, he had a game that he wound up with 17 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. Those don't sound actually too bad at all in that ball game, but he was 6 of 13 shooting, 0 for 1 from beyond the arc, got the line 6 times. That isn't necessarily the type of Jimmy Butler I think Miami needs in a game this important, because I'm a firm believer if it's a 2-1 series and the other team comes back to win it, back-to-back games like Boston could do tonight, or Miami takes control, they've got the upper hand on going the rest of the way.
Yeah, I mean, they're in real momentum swings, when you look at the course of a series. And I agree with you. Jimmy has to be aggressive from the start. The free throw attempts, we need those to be up. And when he's aggressive, that doesn't mean he has to shoot. He just has to break down the defense and force, them into rotation. He's so good at getting other guys good looks out of their offense. And also the 3 turnovers, something we're not used to seeing from Jimmy as well. So I just think across the board, Miami's going to be more aggressive, and I look for Jimmy to lead the way in that.
This Boston team, again, the backcourt of Kemba Walker, and everyone's saying right now Kemba hasn't really got into Kemba Walker mode, although he's doing not too bad. He's had the back-to-back 20-plus point games against the Heat. Marcus Smart is more known for his defense, although he's gone 8 of 11 trays against Miami in this series right now. But as you pointed out, they really are only, I guess we can go say, a 6-player deep team, because they're now getting Gordon Hayward off the bench. After that, a little bit of time for Enes Kanter, a little bit of time for Brad Wanamaker, a little bit of time for Grant Williams. Not a whole lot, those 4 ball players, but in particular Gordon Hayward. He wound up playing over 30 minutes in that ball game the other night. And I think for Boston, having him in the lineup makes Miami have to take a step back, say, okay, he is back. We know what he can do. How has that changed what we are going to do, or how do we attack him to make it a positive for us?
Yeah, I mean, Gordon Hayward back and playing significant minutes, like you said, is a tremendous asset for Boston. And he gives them that lineup where they can switch across the board. They're multiple playmakers. He's a calming presence out there on the floor. But you look at 4 guys in the top 15 in minutes played, in Tatum, Brown, Smart, and Walker. And those guys play heavy minutes. So if you can get any of them in the foul trouble, then that forces them to go into their second rotation, who are not used to making plays.
That's a great point. Getting someone into foul trouble like that will really help Miami. Well, it's a big pivotal ball game. Number 4, does Miami put a stranglehold on it, as they say, or do the Boston Celtics come right back and make it a best-of-3 series? We'll find out. Starters when we return. Boston and your Miami Heat on your Heat Basketball Network.
It's funny. As we travel places, often we find the places we want to travel aren't really places at all. They're people. They're grandparents, moms, old friends, and new nephews. That's why at American Airlines, we've been using enhanced cleaning measures so you can feel confident every step until you get to them. So, as always, our people can't wait to take you to yours. American Airlines. You are why we fly.
Every time you close your laptop, a Corona gets its lime. And every time your to-do list is to do one less thing, a Corona gets its lime. Every time you press pause. Every time you unwind or lose track of time, a Corona gets its lime. And every time your feet are up while the sun goes down, a Corona gets its lime. So drop a lime in and find your beach. Please drink responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Heat fans, want to love your hair? Check out Hair Club. Whether you're experiencing thinning hair, hair loss, or just want more out of your hair, Hair Club has over 40 years of experience helping people get hair they love. Looking to regrow, replace, or restore your hair? Hair Club has over 120 locations and over 1,000 hair health professionals and stylists ready to help. Call 1-800-568-2233 or visit hairclub.com/heat to schedule your personalized consultation that includes a free hair and scalp analysis. And check out Hair Club on Instagram for an opportunity to win an autographed Miami Heat jersey. Hair Club, love your hair, live your life.
The Jet Ski of Miami Yamaha Summer Sales Event is going on now with 0 money down and 0 payments for 90 days on all 2020 Yamaha Wave Runners. With quick and easy financing, APR as low as 3.9%, we'll have you in the water today. And you'll be the king of the barbecues this summer. Plus, they're now taking deposits on 2021 model Wave Runners. Jet Ski of Miami, your go-to dealer for anything Yamaha. Service, life jackets, covers, tubes, wakeboards, oil, flush kits, etc. They have the largest stock in South Florida. Jet Ski of Miami and Fisherman's Boat Group, your Yamaha Marine Superstore for over 60 years. Conveniently off State Road 112 and Northwest 27th Avenue in Miami. Or jetskiofmiami.com. That's jetskiofmiami.com. Manufacturer suggested retail price does not include prep, freight, or tax. Monthly APR rate on price based on Tier 1 qualifying APR. See dealer for details.
This is Heat Basketball on the Miami Heat Basketball Radio Network. Let's get back to the action.
And welcome back. Let's have a look at our starting lineups. Well, very familiar it should be because there are no changes for Boston. It is Kemba Walker and Marcus Smart, the backcourt. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum run the wings with Big Daniel Tice, the man in the middle. For Miami, same old, same old. Goran Dragic and Duncan Robinson, the backcourt. Jimmy Butler and Jay Crowder on the wings. And Bam Adebayo is, of course, the big man in the middle. Back-to-back double-doubles for him. Our health reports presented by Florida Blue Cross and Blue Shield Plan. For your Miami Heat, once again out of the lineup, Gabe Vincent, Chris Silva, Kyle Alexander, and KZ Okpala. For the Boston Celtics, out having right wrist surgery on a ligament on Tuesday. Got injured in game number 2, Romeo Langford. And that is a look at our health report brought to you by our good friends at Florida Blue Cross and Blue Shield Plan. Time now for our key ingredients of this game, brought to you by Papa John's Pizza, locally owned and operated since 1993. You can order online today at papajohns.com. And with our keys, here's Ruth.
The first key of the game is get off to a strong start. Miami's only led 3 times in the first quarter in the playoffs. Being able to overcome double-digit deficits to win a game is a trait you want to have, just not one you want to execute or have to exercise every game. The second key, protect the paint. Boston has 60 points in the paint, as we've talked about. Look, Bam talked about it after the last game. He said they need to do a better job of guarding their yard, which means being disciplined in the closeouts, their stance, and not giving up quick catch and goes to the rim. The third key, awareness and execution. Boston changed not just their lineups throughout the game by adding Hayward and Cantor off the bench, but they've also adjusted their matchups and their defensive schemes. Miami needs to quickly recognize these changes and then counter them by capitalizing on spacing and execution.
Thank you very much, Ruth. Our keys brought to you by our good friends at Papa John's Pizza. Well, we've got a veteran officiating crew for the most part here tonight. Scott Foster and Tony Brothers in their 26th season apiece. Trey Maddox in his 9th season, and the alternate is Sean Corbin in his 25th. Our first quarter tonight is presented by Planet Fitness, home of the judgment-free zone. Memberships as low as just $10 a month. Visit planetfitness.com today. Well, getting a stranglehold, as they say, on this series. If Miami can come away with a win, it will be very difficult, as everyone says, for Boston to win 3 games in a row over Miami. But the way this entire postseason has gone, I'm not counting anything out. I watched that game last night with Denver, who everyone says, well, they could be up 2-1, not down 2-1, but woulda, coulda, shoulda. There's a lot of things, as you well know, that happen in a ball game. It's not just that great shot by the unibrow, but I'll tell you, the way Denver has been able to muster it up at the end of ball games, or even just through ball games, is an absolute testament to how they believe in their coach, Mike Malone, and how those ball players are playing together as a team.
Yeah, I mean, they're the comeback kids this playoffs, and they've done really just something that we haven't seen in the history of the league, very often, coming back multiple times down 3-1, and ability to close out a series. And so I love the way that they came out and obviously were able to snag that game 3, and it's going to be a great series. You expect that, and this is playoff basketball. It's fun to watch.
I'm telling you, if I'm the Lakers, I'm like, oh, man. All right, Miami and Boston, let's get to this one. Heat in their home unis, the black with the white numerals, red and yellow trim, and the Boston Celtics in their green with the white lettering again. It's the Dragon, Robinson with Jimmy J and Bam. It's Walker, Smart, Brown, Tatum, and Tice as we get set to go. The team's live from Orlando, and here we are getting set for the tip. It will be Tice and Bam, and getting set for the toss, and up it goes, and Bam wins it. The Heat from our broadcast left to right, and Goran Dragic will bring things down the floor, and of course Smart is on him. Dragic bounce pass to Bam, has it at the right elbow against Tice. Bam out to Butler. Butler backs up, high point left wing, trying to turn that corner, trying to get inside on Kemba Walker. Spins on him for a shot off the window, and good by Jimmy Butler.
First play, they get the switch, so Kemba's guarding Jimmy, and Jimmy aggressive. Loves that mismatch.
Oh, we'll get it to Smart, high on that right side. Duncan Robinson on him, swings that ball through. Smart got to the elbow, up and under. Yep, high off the window, up and in, much like Jimmy's, only the other side. So back with it comes Butler, and Butler met there immediately by Tatum. And Tatum will pick up Butler. Butler goes in strong on him, and the ball knocked off of the legs of, they say, Boston. And the Heat will get it as it went out of bounds, and Jimmy Butler will inbound. Now they'll switch things up. And coming to inbound that ball will be Duncan Robinson, I believe. And on the baseline, nope, we'll check that. It's Goran Dragic. Dragic into Butler, deep corner far side in front of the Boston bench. Now to Bam at the left elbow against Tice. Bam hands it off, turning. Robinson across the floor, inside to Bam. Bam, baseline, tough jump shot. Got it to go, fading out of bounds. Bam Adebayo.
Wow, great ball movement, though. The ball doesn't stick. It flies, beats the defensive rotation. Bam gets a jumper to go.
Now Smart high on that left wing. Smart Gets it across to Tatum. Tatum all the way into the paint. Tatum's going to go in for the running shot. Off the rim, won't go. The rebound tipped down by Butler. Gets it out to Goran Dragic. Dragic on the run. He'll think better of it. Hand it off to Butler. Butler on the right wing. Butler high on that side. Tice has got Jimmy Butler now. Butler trying to get around. Kemba Walker fell down, has the ball. Gets it across the floor on his back to Crowder. Now to Goran Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Goran backs up, goes baseline, step back, fadeaway, left-hand shot. That's an air ball to Tatum. And back come Boston. 4-2 Miami. Kemba Walker into the corner. Smart, stop and pop. That one off the side of the backboard, and it comes right to Jay Crowder. Quickly dishes to Goran Dragic. Dragic in the front court for Miami. Heat by 2 with a couple minutes gone by opening period. Dragic open for the little 18-footer, and Goran buries that one right over Tice. That's an interesting matchup right now when they switch and they got Tice and Goran Dragic.
Yeah, but I think Goran's done a great job against him, either attacking the basket or at that time Tice gives him room, so Goran's good with the pull-up.
6-2 Miami. And Walker trying to drive on Duncan Robinson across the floor to Brown, and Brown got to the free throw line. His little jump shot pure for Brown. Brown shooting the ball so well at around 46%. And back with it comes Dragic. Miami by 2 here in the first. Jimmy Butler high on that left wing. Now to Jay Crowder. Crowder yet to put a shot up. Crowder, the three-point shooter. Now to Duncan Robinson. Out to Bam Bam. Bam against Tice. Baseline pass. Tough one for Robinson. Just about went out of bounds, but finds Crowder, and Crowder's three way too long. Easy rebound for Tice, and back with it comes Walker. Just over 9 minutes left here in period number 1. 6-4 Miami. A long pass way over top of the head of Jaylen Brown. Brown went up for it, but he'd have to get on someone's shoulders to get hold of that one. So it'll be a turnover for the Boston Celtics. That'll be number 1 for them.
Credit Miami's defense there. They switched the pick and roll. Bam and Jimmy switched defensively. Bam with his length disrupted that pass and forced them to throw it out of bounds.
So far, Miami 3 of 5 shooting. Boston 2 for 4. Butler started things off with a jumper. Gets it inside to Bam. Free throw line. The jump shot off the rim won't go. Rebound to Tatum, and back comes Boston down by 2. Tatum left-hand dribble front court. Quickly right side. Now they'll get that down into Brown. Brown against Duncan Robinson, puts it on the deck, got into the paint, throws it back up top. Kemba Walker trying to drive through, kicked it back out to Smart. Smart, he wants to drive through, back on the wing for 3. Getting it is Kemba Walker. Boy, that is some good passing by Boston. They're up 7-6.
I thought it was good defense, and then Kemba hits a tough contested 3.
Now Goran Dragic, he'll work against Walker here on the near wing. Left-hand dribble, Goran, shot clock at 12. Goran, pass to Bam inside. Bam, he'll turn around. Bam, nowhere to go with it. Now Bam out to Butler. 5 on the shot clock. Jimmy, free throw line. The jump shot, got it to go. Jimmy Butler has hit both his shots, and the Heat up 8-7. Good start for Butler on the offensive end, like we were expecting.
Yeah, Jimmy aggressive, looking for a shot. That time a high pick and roll, gets a free throw jumper.
Kemba Walker, left wing to Tatum. Tatum, deep corner, open. Brown for the 3, and he's got it from downtown. Well, Boston on top, 10-8. They are 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. Miami yet to hit a 3 ball. Goran Dragic, left wing. Dragic into the lane against Tice. Spins, turns around. Out to Crowder. He is knocked down, and he got hit in the face, it looks like. And he is down with his hands over his face, holding on to it, look, I believe, his right eye. And we got a foul called.
Jaylen Brown.
So Brown is actually going to get called for the foul. I thought it might have been on Tice. No, oh no, oh boy, yeah, that's right. Jaylen Brown reaching right in. It got Goran in the right eye and right on the nose. Oh my, that was nasty on a swipe by Brown.
Oh, that's an unfortunate swing and a miss. He tried to get the basketball, unfortunately just raked across Goran's face.
Now Dragic from the inbound, works it to Bam on that left wing. No, Bam, he gets tripped up by Brown. That's 2 fouls in a row on Brown, and we'll see if the Coach Stevens decides to take him off the floor. We've got 7:38 left to go in the first period, and Brown has got 2 fouls quickly here.
And we talked about that, Mike. If they can get any of their starters in foul trouble, they're going to force them to go to the bench. That's a great start by Miami.
So Butler to inbound with 14 of the shot clock to Crowder, to Goran Dragic. Bounce pass right side to Bam. Bam to Duncan Robinson. Robinson back to Bam. Back to Robinson. He'll put the long shot up. That's an air ball into the hands of Brown, and back comes Boston with a 2-point lead. Brown drives coast to coast into Tice. Tice under the basket. Nowhere to go. Finds Tatum, though. Wide open for 3. He misses. And the rebound. Great job by Dragic to come back and get that rebound. Goran coast to coast on Brown. Off the window. No. Jimmy Butler under the basket. Got fouled, and that'll put Butler on the line.
I love that drive by Goran, though, trying to pick up that third foul against Brown. And just because he gets the shot attempt up, he drew two defenders, which left Jimmy wide open on the weak side glass.
I also love the work that Goran Dragic did at the other end, running back to go and get that rebound, which was nowhere near him, but he made the effort, and he wound up getting it.
Yeah, against Tatum, who averages double-digit rebounds.
So Butler hits at the line. He's got 5 points, as does Brown for Boston. The next one, if he can put it in, we'll tie it at 10. 7-11 mark here, quarter number 1. And Butler ties the ball game up. Great start for Jimmy. 6 of Miami's 10 points. It's 10 apiece here as we near the 7-minute mark of our first period. Back with it now comes Kemba Walker. Walker against Goran Dragic. Walker now has Duncan Robinson on him. He'll put the long shot up. Rimmed out from the long three, and bam, the rebound. Hands it off to Goran Dragic. Dragic work into that front court. Goran Dragic. They'll switch on him. Picked up by Kemba Walker. High screen by Bam. Dragic, the alley-oop. Bam! Right-hand jam. Boy, they sniffed that one out beautifully. And Miami on top, 12-10.
Beautiful job off the pick and roll. They first got the switch, Kemba on Goran, and then Goran and Bam able to connect with a lob dunk.
Now Tatum on the wing. Tatum hands it off to Brown. Brown trying to drive in on Bam. Goes against Bam, goes in, puts up a tough shot, misses. Rebound there by Jimmy Butler. Butler down the far wing. 12-10 Miami as we near the halfway point of quarter number 1. Down to Duncan Robinson to Bam. Top of the circle. Bam. Nowhere to pass to. Miami trying to cut to that basket. Good defense by Boston. Handed off to Dragic on the wing. Left Crowder wide open for three. And Crowder hits Miami's first tray of the night. And the Heat on top 15-10. Boy, some great signs in offense with Miami going against that Boston defense.
And we're just seeing a greater activity level. Multiple actions are really shifting the defense. A lot more screening action. There's no isolation plays, and they're getting high percentage shots.
Getting some great looks. Miami on top 15-10 at 6:08 of period 1 on your Miami Heat Basketball Network.
This is Mike Ingles with the Miami Heat, and I'm here to introduce to you Accordis, the official technology and solutions provider of your Miami Heat. Accordis is an authorized partner of Cisco, Microsoft, Samsung, LG, Xerox, Dell, HP, and many more. They're proud to offer the latest technology and solutions to help your business thrive and succeed, such as data management, IT security, digital signage, and so much more. Give your business an edge over the competition. Contact Accordis today at 1-888-331-3134 or visit them at www.accordiscorp.com.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and for decades, South Florida has trusted me with their moving and storage needs. And now I'm proud to announce that Good Greek is the official mover of the Miami Heat. So when it's time for you to move, make it the best move ever. Dial ** Greek from your cell or go to goodgreek.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Heat.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
Floridians know what it means to stand together. That's why Florida Blue is committed to the people of Florida and our communities by providing health care with lower costs and higher quality. Enroll within 60 days of life-changing events such as losing your job to get benefits like plans as low as $0 a month, no-cost preventative care, and up to $500 per year towards your premiums and health and wellness rewards. Call 1-800-750-0164 or visit floridablue.com/care today. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc. These health benefit plans have limitations and exclusions.
After the final horn sounds on another Miami Heat playoff victory, switch over to Fox Sports Sun for the Heat Live postgame show.
It is time, Heat fans.
Jason Jackson and the broadcast team you count on the most will have all the highlights, player interviews, and a breakdown of every key moment from the game.
It feels great, my first playoff series.
It's the Heat Live postgame show after every playoff game on Fox Sports Sun, home of the Heat, and streaming live on Fox Sports Go.
The NBA Finals.
No matter how far back you go in the history of this game, we've never been here before or seen anything quite like this. Two teams who overcame the unpredictable and the unthinkable. Who will be remembered when the last chapter is written? The NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV.
And that was a thing of beauty.
Finals on ABC.
This is Heat Basketball on the Miami Heat Basketball Radio Network. Let's get back to the action.
And let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on your Miami Heat Basketball Network.
You are listening to the home of every Miami Heat game, 790 The Ticket, WAXY South Miami, WSFS HD2 Miramar, a radio.com sports station.
Well, Mike Inglis here with Ruth Riley Hunter, and right off the bat, they're going to the bench as Hayward comes in, and also Williams comes in the ballgame.
Yeah, and they have to go deep because of foul trouble by Jaylen Brown, and I think that this is always going to play in Miami's favor. But Gordon Hayward gave them great minutes in the last game.
Yeah, 30 minutes he played in his first game back since the first game of this entire postseason against that one against Philadelphia. Also for Miami, into the ball game is Tyler Hero and Andre Iguodala with Butler, Crowder, and Robinson. Now up top with it is Smart out to Hayward, watched by Jay Crowder. Hands in his face, right wing, gets it across the floor. Kemba Walker backs up against Robinson. Walker trying to take Robinson down in. They'll get it out to Smart. Smart steps inside. Lost the handle. Good steal there by Duncan Robinson. Out to Tyler Hero. Hands it off to Iguodala, who'll give it to Jimmy Butler. 15-10 Miami with 5:40 left in our first quarter. Both teams going to the benches and making substitutions here early. Butler trying to find some space, and we're going to get a foul called. Looks like on Andre Iguodala. So that'll be a turnover for Miami. That will be their first in this ball game. Boston's got 2.
Yeah, and unfortunate, Miami had real rhythm going there, disrupting that with the offensive foul.
So in the front court is Marcus Smart, averaging just under 15 points in this postseason. Into the corner, Kemba Walker. Good step around. Angle left, the jump shot. Got it to go. Put that one right over Tyler Hero. 15-12 Miami. Back with it, Butler. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 of 3 shooting. And Butler left alone on that wing. Going to drive into the lane as Kemba Walker took a dive. They'll get it Butler against Walker again. High post, mid post inside. Dishes it off. On that wing, Totter, wide open 3 off the rim, and the rebound taken by Brown. And back comes Boston. Brown with 2 fouls already in this game. Out to Walker. Walker for 3. And a foul is going to be called, and that could be 3 free throws. And a chance for Boston to tie it up. So last couple of possessions for Miami. Not good right now, but still with a 15-12 lead.
Walker's a player that creates a lot of his offense off the bounce. He's a pull-up jump shooter, whether it's in the mid-range, as we saw the possession before, this time from behind the arc. You have to know that as a defensive player, and that time they foul him on a 3-point attempt.
So Walker, an 85% free throw shooter in the postseason, has got 3. First one good and put them all in, and all of a sudden that nice 5-point lead Miami had will be gone, as they say. Right now, Kemba Walker, 8 of 16 field goals against Miami. Now 9 of 17. And let's just keep adding it up. 10 of 18. And we'll see if he gets one more to tie this game up. 4:51 left to go here in our first quarter. Really took the steam out of Miami these last 2 possessions. They were on a roll, the Heat. Now for the tie, and misses the back end. Heat lead by 1. 15-14 Miami. Inside 5 minutes. Jimmy Butler front court. Butler hands it off to Iguodala on the wing to Duncan Robinson. Robinson out to Iguodala, open for the 3. Andre Iguodala hits from downtown.
We needed that for Andre to be able to get some points on the board with that second unit. Nice drive and spray by Duncan.
Inside, Smart puts the shot up. He is short, and he is fouled. Is that going to be the second one on Duncan Robinson? It might be. He's really got to...
Miami's number 55, Duncan
Yep,
Robinson.
indeed. Watch these fouls. Last one was for 3 points, so wound up getting 2. This one, 2 more points, and...
I mean, this is a learning curve for Duncan as Marcus hits the first free throw. Is obviously he's a target, and you know that you have to be able to defend, to know the angles, understand, especially on jump shooters. I mean, that is just, it's different than defending off the bounce.
You can see this right now. They're picking on him every single time down the floor, literally.
Yeah.
Every single time.
And you can't leave him on the island.
No.
Obviously, help side's got to come across to bring some help.
And see if he can give Miami some help with a long-range shot. Misses. The ball tipped out on the run. Walker one-on-one with Robinson. Goes in. Layup off the glass. Got it to go. And 18 apiece. So that Miami's lead of 5 disappears pretty quickly. And back with it, Jimmy Butler now. And Coach Spo is going to call a timeout. All that momentum absolutely disappeared in the last few possessions.
Yeah, but I do think this is a stronger start by Miami. I feel like good signs coming out of their offense right now.
So it's dead even at 4:04 of our first period, 18 apiece between Miami and Boston on your Heat Basketball Network.
There's nothing like the excitement of the NBA. But if you take away the crowd, the lights, the cameras, take away all the storylines and the spectacle, what you're left with is simple. Which team is willing to outwork the others? Who will put in the time, effort, and dedication to push themselves to be the best? The same goes for making cars. Behind the auto shows and the big budget commercials, which team is giving it everything to be the best in the world? At Kia, we know the answer. And we have the 2020 Telluride as proof. Now, bring back the cameras, the lights, and the crowd. Just remember all the work that makes it possible. Kia is proud to be the official automotive partner of the NBA. Give it everything.
In this city, there's a little bit of everything. Maybe a cafecito to get the day going. Some jerk chicken for lunch. Woo, spicy. How about stone crabs for dinner? Yum. In Miami, we like to mix it up. That's why Popular Bank stays committed to making dreams happen through every step of life, with checking and savings plans, personal financing, and more. Because here, deciding what to eat is just the beginning. Visit popularbank.com or stop by a branch today. Popular Bank, our bottom line is you. All loans are subject to credit review and approval. Popular Bank, member FDIC.
When I go to a game, I always sit where I can get the best view of the players. As a business leader, I use Ultimate Software for the same reason. Its full suite of HR, payroll, and talent management solutions gives me total visibility into my people. It helps me optimize payroll, discover rising talent, and retain top performers. Ultimate Software keeps me ahead of the game.
From running a sports team to running a company, no matter what business you're in the people business. Learn more at ultimatesoftware.com. Ultimate Software. People first.
Hi, welcome to the UPS store.
Yeah, I'd like to ship this package.
Great, I can help you with that and every other ing.
Did you just say every other ing?
Printing, packing, copying, any ing your small business needs.
Shredding.
Yep.
Mailboxing.
Uh-huh.
Notarizing?
That too.
Wow, that's really some ing. The UPS store is open and ready to help with every ing for small business and, of course, shipping. The UPS store franchise locations are independently owned and operated. Services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
This is Heat Basketball on the Miami Heat Basketball Radio Network. Let's get back to the action.
Hey, folks, time to secure your 2020-21 season ticket membership is now as we prepare to return to the Heat's house next season. Over 97% of the season tickets have been sold. With a limited supply remaining, you're not going to want to miss your chance to be a part of the hottest event in town. To secure your season ticket membership, call Steven, 786-777-HOOP, or visit heatseasontickets.com. Well, right now, Boston picking on Duncan Robinson. And 2 fouls have cost the Heat 4 points. And we are dead even at 18 apiece. And another substitution for Miami, someone we have not seen here in the postseason. Solomon Hill played 11 games with your Heat. After playing with Memphis in that big trade, he's out there with Iguodala and Bam. Bam will hand it off to Tyler. Tyler's going to drive right down the middle. Tyler stops, puts the ball up over Williams. Got it to go. Nice job as he put that one right over top of Robert Williams at the third. And the Heat on top 2018. Well, back with it is Wanamaker. Wanamaker into the ballgame. Both teams going to the bench to Williams. Williams top of the circle. Bounce pass. Hayward. He tried to get that pass and deflected out of bounds down to a diving Robert Williams in the paint, but he got a hand on it and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think Bam's been really active switching out on the pick and roll, causing a turnover earlier in the game, and this time deflecting the ball out of bounds.
So 3:40 left to go here in our first quarter. And Hayward to inbound baseline, gets it into Brown. Brown spins inside, lost the handle, got the ball back to him. Oh boy, what a fortuitous bounce there. Out on that wing, Kemba Walker drives and put the shot up, and he is fouled before he got the shot up. And that will be against Miami and not in the penalty, so it'll be side out. So the first one on Solomon Hill.
Third. And Miami in the zone right now, and Kemba was just, you know, driving laterally to the basket, and no need to foul in that possession.
So Hayward across now to Kemba Walker, up top Brown. Brown driving right down the middle on Miami. Back out Hayward, wide open three off the rim. Rebound taken by Bam, and Bam with his second board of the ball game, will bring it back for Miami. He'll work left side in front of the Boston bench. And a bad pass by Miami, but fortunately goes out of bounds off the hands of Robert Williams. As Goran Dragic tried to get Bam cutting to the basket, but they were all over Bam. He had no room at all.
Yeah, we saw that. The pick and roll is the primary action out of the offense. Their defense is set against it.
Inbound to Bam. They get it up top now. Hero's going to drive in the lane. Hero off the window. Got it to go, boy. Hero using that length, going right against Kemba Walker.
He's so smooth and did a great job of getting the angle around Kemba and high off the glass for the layup to go.
Hayward, wide open three, out the other side with a miss to Goran Dragic, and Dragic back for Miami. 22-18 Heat. Dragic goes inside. Oh, a little show and go, and the layup misses, though, right at the rim. Back with it, Wanamaker. Walker into Hayward. Hayward inside. Williams puts the shot up. No, misses. Got it back again. Put it up again and fouled. And will go to the line for the and one. It's those mistakes that'll drive a coach crazy as Solomon Hill picks up another foul.
Miami in a scramble situation and nobody drops. Andre does a good job initially getting a hand on it, but then they give up the offensive board and then foul on the putback.
Robert Williams 2 for 5 at the free throw line this postseason. He'll try to make it 3, and he does not. So Bam will hand that rebound off to Goran Dragic. 22-20 Miami. 2.5 minutes to go in our first quarter. Dragic right down the middle, the alley-oop, and that went over Bam's head, and the Heat turn it over. And that'll be turnover number 2 for Miami.
That play, much better action. The shooter raised up, which eliminated the help and just threw it over Bam's head.
Tatum shot into the corner, pass now to Brown and Brown. Brown back to Tatum, open for the 3. He misses. Rebound to Bam. Boston now 2 of 8 from beyond the arc. Miami 2 of 6. So neither team really able to use that 3-point shot. Goran Dragic back, spins around. Out to Iguodala, looking for a second from long range. That had no chance of going in. And inside 2 minutes to play, Boston brings it back. A chance to regain the lead. Wanamaker on the right wing to Hayward. Hayward spins inside. Back out into the hands of Tatum. Tatum, step back, 18-footer. No. A foul is going to be called.
Offensive foul.
And that's going to be on Tatum.
Number 0, Jason Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum with the push-off. He uses that off arm a lot to create space against the defense. And that time, a little push-off to get separation from Solomon Hill and then draws the foul.
So the Heat will bring it back, and Goran Dragic down the far side of the floor, picked up by Wanamaker. Bounce pass to Bam on the wing, back to the Dragon. Dragon had that ball knocked out of his hands, and a nice job defensively there by Brad Wanamaker. And the Heat will have that ball on the sideline in front of the Boston bench with 15 on their shot clock. Iguodala will inbound. Iguodala wait to get that ball, and he has it, and here we go to inbound. They'll get it all the way up top. Goran Dragic open for the 3. He's going to take it, and in and out. The rebound, Tatum, with a 2-point lead, Miami, and a minute and a half left in the quarter. Tatum on that left wing, a pass into Brown. Brown gets into the paint, nowhere to go, but he steps back the shot up, and another foul is called on Miami. And that'll be more free throws for the Boston Celtics, who are 4 of 6. Miami's been to the line 2 times only. A lot of fouling the jump shooters right now by Miami, Ruth.
I mean, you love the aggressiveness on the defensive end, but you have to match that with some intelligence on the closeouts. And right now, Miami fouling way too many jump shooters as Brown misses the first free throw.
And Brown at the charity stripe. Brown with 5 points in this game, couple of rebounds, 2 fouls early in this first quarter, but it stayed out there. Second one on the way, and gets 1 of 2 in the Heat, a 1-point lead. With a minute 20 remaining in quarter number 1. Neither team really shooting the ball well in this one so far. Now Dragic front court. Gets it to Totter Hero. Tatum picks up Totter. Hero goes right side. Little step through. Pass into Bam. Bam fouled. Can't get it to go, though, but he will go to the free throw line in the act of shooting. Was looking for the and one. Didn't drop for him. So Bam Adebayo will go to the free throw line, shooting 82%.
That was a beautiful find by Tyler off the pick and roll. He probed into the paint, and a nice wraparound pass around the defender, and Bam able to catch and get fouled.
Yeah, this postseason, he's done a wonder at the free throw line as he hits his first, and Miami back up by 2, 23-21. 1:08 left to go in our first quarter. Substitution, Jay Crowder in the ball game, replaces Solomon Hill. And trying to get the back end now is Bam at the free throw line. So Iguodala, Bam, Crowder with Goran Dragic and Hero. And Bam gets 2. So Bam now with 6 points, 3 rebounds. And Wanamaker says, hey, I'll bring the ball down the floor. And we just about lost it. It went off the back of his leg. Jay Crowder is on defense, hands it off. Up top, the swing it high on that right wing. Hayward gets it into Williams. Williams turns nowhere to go to Hayward. High point right side. Hayward deep corner pass. Wanamaker up top. Tatum dribble drive the lane. Tatum push shot well short. Rebound. Great put back inside by Boston's Williams. And it is now 24-23 Miami.
Yeah, Williams has really bailed them out a couple times on the offensive end by attacking the glass.
So Totter on the right side. Totter into the paint. Totter hands it off Iguodala. Iguodala bounce past the Bam. Bam on the deck right wing. Now Bam holds on. Bam wants to pass it off to Jay Crowder. Crowder looking for the 3. Crowder's shot misses. And the Celtics can close this quarter with the lead if they can score here. 19 seconds left. Miami a 1-point lead. A lot of fouling by Miami. So back with it is Tatum taking his time, measuring things up. Picked up by Jay Crowder. Now by Tyler Hero. Open for the long 3. That's going to be a big miss. The rebound to Bam, and that'll do it for 1 quarter of play. Well, Miami leads 24-23. Ruth, it's close as we thought it would be.
Yeah, I thought they came out of the gates aggressive, fouled a little bit on the defensive end, but I'd like to see them err on the side of aggression right now. Good start for Miami.
So the score after 1, it's the Heat 24, Boston 23. Our second quarter up in a moment on your Heat Basketball Network.
Somewhere out there, there's a man on a park bench eating his 500th PB&J. He has no idea Papa John's has new Papadillas that are way better than a boring sandwich. With Papa John's best meats, cheeses, and veggies hand-folded into a crispy flatbread crust. Someone better tell that man. Get a new Papadilla in 1 of 4 flavors for just $6. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's. Not valid with discounts, fees, and taxes. Extra prices may vary.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and for decades, South Florida has trusted me with their moving and storage needs. And now I'm proud to announce that Good Greek is the official mover of the Miami Heat. So when it's time for you to move, make it the best move ever. Dial ** Greek from your cell or go to goodgreek.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Heat.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
There's nothing like the excitement of the NBA. But if you take away the crowd, the lights, the cameras, take away all the storylines and the spectacle, what you're left with is simple. Which team is willing to outwork the others? Who will put in the time, effort, and dedication to push themselves to be the best? The same goes for making cars. Behind the auto shows and the big budget commercials, which team is giving it everything to be the best in the world? At Kia, we know the answer. And we have the 2020 Telluride as proof. Now, bring back the cameras, the lights, and the crowd. Just remember all the work that makes it possible. Kia is proud to be the official automotive partner of the NBA. Give it everything.
Right now, Allstate has almost as many ways to save as there are types of music. Save for being a new customer. Save for driving safely. Save for driving less with pay-per-mile insurance. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent to get a quote. Find out how much you can save today. Allstate. Now that should be music to your ears.
Not available in every state. Savings based on early signing, discount drive-bys, and mile wise. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Smoothbrook, Illinois.
Hey, it's me, your cousin from Boston. I'm doing ads for Sam Adams. All I have to do is talk about how much I love a crisp, refreshing Sam Adams Boston Lager for like 15 seconds. Is that 15 seconds?
The Boston Beer Company, Boston, Mass. Drink responsibly.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. We're close, convenient, and known for our guaranteed everyday low prices and excellent customer service from professional parts people you can trust. Stop by your local O'Reilly Auto Parts today. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
This is Heat Basketball on the Miami Heat Basketball Radio Network. Let's get back to the action.
And welcome back to American Airlines Arena. Mike Ingus here along with Ruth Riley Hunter. And pretty even across the board when you look at the numbers after one quarter, Ruth.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at field goal percentage, 40, 42, three-point percentage identical. And so...
All right, back with it. Inside, they'll get it out on the wing, and Jake Crowder knocked it away, and they tried to find Tatum deep in the corner. So far, Tatum 0 for 5, shooting 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. Held scoreless in the first quarter, which is somewhat shocking to Tatum like that. So inbounding the ball, they get it in. Williams out of his hands, but it finds Tatum, and Tatum, deep corner. And Wanamaker, and it gets called for the travel. So he carried it a little bit, and it didn't have a ticket, so they call it on him. So it'll only be a turnover. That's going to be number 4 for Boston. Hasn't cost them any points as of yet. 2 turnovers. Miami's cost them only 2. And congratulations, by the way, to the Hayward family. As Theo, they call him. Theodore's his name. Just born, baby boy, which is great.
That's adorable, yes.
And he stayed with the team. They made that arrangement, the family. I mean, it's not like this is his first child, but into Bam, and Bam has that ball stolen away. They'll kick it out to Wanamaker. Wanamaker in, and got the layup in, and Boston on top 25-24 on the turnover by Miami. So back with it comes Jimmy Butler. Butler wants to bounce pass now to Bam. Bam, top of the circle, hands it off to Tyler. Turns the corner, wide open 15-footer for Tyler. He'll put it up and in. 6 points for Tyler. He, Bam, and Jimmy Butler all with 6 for Miami. 9 for Kemba, leading the way for the Celtics. Pass on the wing, intercepted there by Goran Dragic. Dragic down the left side, coast to coast, layup, and that is going to be called goaltending against Boston. As Dragic gets his first basket there. Check that second field goal.
Miami extending the pressure now, three-quarter court, and then falling back into their zone defense.
So 28-25, the first points off of 5 turnovers. The Celtics have Tatum. Back out Wanamaker. Wanamaker on the way to Hayward. Hayward looking for anything to drop. Finally got one to go from downtown. Gordon Hayward now 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. 28 apiece here. Just underway in the second. So Dragic in the front court. Goran on the left wing to Jimmy Butler. Butler's going to drive inside. Easy layup for Jimmy, and he missed but got the ball back. Out to Tyler. 1 dribble on the wing for 3. Got it to go. Tyler, hero. 9 points in the Heat now up by 3.
Jimmy does such a great job of getting his own rebound and then sets Tyler up beautifully for a corner 3.
Now Tatum, high point on that right wing. Tatum gets it down inside, deep on the far wing. Trying to work it was Ojale. Now on the left side, driving in Wanamaker, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Wanamaker. Goran Dragic there waiting to take the charge, and the Dragon took it.
And this is something that we didn't see in the last game, the ability to stay between ball, man, and basket. And Goran did a good job there of measuring up his route to the rim and draws the charge.
So Marcus Smart back in the ball game as Williams is out. And Tice also in the ball game as Hayward is out. Back with it, Goran Dragic. Heat up 31-28, 9:45 mark of our second period. Butler, high point right wing. Butler all the way into the basket, out the left side, in the corner to Crowder. Open 3. Crowder's shot misses. Rebound, a nice rebound underneath the basket there by Ojale. And quickly on the wing, they'll work it to Wanamaker. Across the floor, Smart. Smart drives inside, in with the runner. That's short. And Jimmy Butler comes up with a loose ball. Butler down the left wing. Butler going to go coast to coast, hand it off inside to Bam, and Bam passed too close for Crowder, but he managed to hold on to the ball. Now to Hero. I thought he was going to go up and jam that, or at least lay it up. But now Tyler on the wing. Tyler, they reach in on him. Tyler lost the ball, got it back, turned around, puts a jump shot up, and hits it anyway. Oh, 5 of 6 shooting, 11 points for Tyler. Even he's got a big grin on his face after that one.
That was just a terrific shot by Tyler. He loses the handle, just picks it up. Nobody closes out on him. They had a lot of time to turn and fire.
Yeah, and he took advantage of it. Only player with double figures, 11 points, giving Miami the 5-point lead on your Heat Basketball Network.
Progressive presents The Sounds of the Old World. The year is 2019, and someone is waiting for the previews to start in a movie theater.
Hey, you want anything? Popcorn? Soda? No, nothing?
This has been The Sounds of the Old World. Brought to you by Progressive, where drivers can still switch and save like it's 2019.
Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
This is Mike Ingles with the Miami Heat, and I'm here to introduce to you Accordis, the official technology and solutions provider of your Miami Heat. Accordis is an authorized partner of Cisco, Microsoft, Samsung, LG, Xerox, Dell, HP, and many more. They're proud to offer the latest technology and solutions to help your business thrive and succeed, such as data management, IT security, digital signage, and so much more. Give your business an edge over the competition. Contact Accordis today at 1-888-331-3134 or visit them at www.accordiscorp.com.
It's funny. As we travel places, often we find the places we want to travel aren't really places at all. They're people. They're grandparents, moms, old friends, and new nephews. That's why at American Airlines, we've been using enhanced cleaning measures so you can feel confident every step until you get to them. So, as always, our people can't wait to take you to yours. American Airlines. You are why we fly.
Every time you close your laptop, a Corona gets its lime. And every time your to-do list is to do one less thing, a Corona gets its lime. Every time you press pause. Every time you unwind or lose track of time, a Corona gets its lime. And every time your feet are up while the sun goes down, a Corona gets its lime. So drop a lime in and find your beach. Please drink responsibly. Corona Extra Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
In this city, there's a little bit of everything. Maybe a cafecito to get the day going. Some jerk chicken for lunch. Woo, spicy. How about stone crabs for dinner? Yum. In Miami, we like to mix it up. That's why Popular Bank stays committed to making dreams happen through every step of life, with checking and savings plans, personal financing, and more. Because here, deciding what to eat is just the beginning. Visit popularbank.com or stop by a branch today. Popular Bank, our bottom line is you. All loans are subject to credit review and approval. Popular Bank, member FDIC.
This is Heat Basketball on the Miami Heat Basketball Radio Network. Let's get back to the action.
Hey, Kurt Culture's created a collection of shirts dedicated to social justice and the Black Lives Matter movement. When you purchase from this line, which includes the wildly popular United in Black playoff shirt, all the profits go directly to three important organizations making an impact in the black community: Health in the Hood, Black Girls Code, and the Florida Rights Restoration Coalition. Log on to MiamiHeatStore.com now to get your hands on these impactful shirts. What a start to the second period by the rookie, Ruth.
Tyler's just impressive. The way he plays at his own pace, he does a good job of reading the game. You don't speed him up. He has the ability to get downhill and craftily connect off the glass, and then just the sense of awareness, the shot fake three, and then the picking it up off the ground, pull-up jumper from the free throw line.
So back with it now comes Boston. They're working on that far wing. Smart picked up by Jay Crowder. Now Butler will switch to him, out to Tatum. Tatum on that right wing looking for something to happen. Deep corner to Brown. Brown along that baseline. Brown, tough pass, and it goes out of bounds. Off of who? No, they say, Goran Dragic says, I did not touch it.
That's a bizarre play because
Wow.
Goran could have saved the basketball. He intentionally let the basketball go because he thought it was their ball and not.
Oh,
wow,
he didn't even come near that ball, Goran
No.
Dragic. Wow. But the official that didn't have the good look along the sideline, and right now they're going to discuss it because Goran he was a foot away from the ball going out of bounds. And right now the officiating crew talking it over. Tony Brothers made the call. Scott Foster's the lead official. And we'll see if so they're going to get it right. And that's, you know what, that's, and I always give the officiating crew, doesn't matter what sport, when they talk it over to get the call right, because after all, that's what they're supposed to do. But no one's adamant saying, no, I got this. They talk and they say, okay, you had a better angle, and they make the right call.
Yeah, you appreciate that. Goran did a good job of not hitting that out of bounds.
Jay Crowder, three on the way from the corner. He misses again, and the rebound to Tice. Off to Tatum. Tatum on the wing. Back down the floor. Smart across to Wanamaker. He picked up by Tyler Hero. Back on the left wing now to Tatum, and Tatum on the dribble. Tatum back at Wanamaker's going to drive in with a running shot off the glass. Got it to go. 33-30 Miami with just over 8 minutes left to go in our first half. Tatum still scoreless. Back with it, Hero into the corner. Butler's going to measure the three. Jimmy shot in and out. Rebound to Brown. The Heat 3 of 12 from beyond the arc here tonight. Tatum looking for something to alley-oop. Tice jams it at the rim on a great alley-oop. and the Heat will take a timeout. 33-32 Miami. Are they going to take the timeout? No, they're not.
Boston Celtics.
I think they're calling a delay of game against Boston for touching the ball after they made the field goal.
So a 1-point lead Miami. Celtics coming back. What'd you expect? Now Goran Dragic. Now the Heat will take a timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
And we've got 7:53 left to go. The Heat got a little bit loose there at both ends of the floor, and they continue to shoot the three ball. Each team's got 3 trays. Miami 3 of 12, Boston 3 of 10, but the Celtics shooting better, and Miami has a 1-point lead on your Heat Basketball Network.
When I go to a game, I always sit where I can get the best view of the players. As a business leader, I use Ultimate Software for the same reason. Its full suite of HR, payroll, and talent management solutions gives me total visibility into my people. It helps me optimize payroll, discover rising talent, and retain top performers. Ultimate Software keeps me ahead of the game.
From running a sports team to running a company, no matter what business you're in the people business. Learn more at ultimatesoftware.com. Ultimate Software. People first.
After the final horn sounds on another Miami Heat playoff victory, switch over to Fox Sports Sun for the Heat Live postgame show.
It is time, Heat fans.
Jason Jackson and the broadcast team you count on the most will have all the highlights, player interviews, and a breakdown of every key moment from the game.
It feels great. My first playoff series.
It's the Heat Live postgame show after every playoff game on Fox Sports Sun, home of the Heat, and streaming live on Fox Sports Go.
Floridians know what it means to stand together. That's why Florida Blue is committed to the people of Florida and our communities by providing health care with lower costs and higher quality. Enroll within 60 days of life-changing events such as losing your job to get benefits like plans as low as $0 a month, no-cost preventative care, and up to $500 per year towards your premiums and health and wellness rewards. Call 1-800-750-0164 or visit floridablue.com/care today. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc. These health benefit plans have limitations and exclusions.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and for decades, South Florida has trusted me with their moving and storage needs. And now I'm proud to announce that Good Greek is the official mover of the Miami Heat. So when it's time for you to move, make it the best move ever. Dial ** Greek from your cell or go to goodgreek.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Heat.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
Hi, welcome to the UPS store.
Yeah, I'd like to ship this package.
Great, I can help you with that and every other ing.
Did you just say every other ing?
Printing, packing, copying, any ing your small business needs.
Shredding.
Yep.
Mailboxing.
Uh-huh.
Notarizing?
That too.
Wow, that's really some ing.
The UPS store is open and ready to help with every ing for small business and, of course, shipping. The UPS store franchise locations are independently owned and operated. Services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
This is Heat Basketball on the Miami Heat Basketball Radio Network. Let's get back to the action.
7:53 mark of our second quarter. Miami with a 1-point lead, 33-32. Hey, you know, when the Heat win, you win with Papa John's Pizza. If your Heat beat the Celtics, get 50% off regular menu priced items tomorrow on your online order at papajohns.com or on the app. Enter the promo code HEATWIN to enjoy the savings. Right now, Ruth, the long ball just not happening for Miami so far in this one, 3 of 12. Well, it's not like Boston's killing it either. They're 3 of 10, but it is such an integral part of Miami's offense.
Yeah, I mean, Miami's at their best when they have real balance to their scoring attack, ability to get into the paint, but also with so many shooters, those guys have to be able to knock it down at a higher clip than 25%.
And you got to wonder how long Tatum is going to be scoreless. I wouldn't imagine that would be that long because usually he puts up his double figures with no problem.
Have they done a tremendous job defensively against him?
Jimmy Butler passed to Iguodala. Iguodala inside, got it to Butler. Butler fouled and puts it up and in. Boy, some helter-skelter. Butler penetrates, finds Iguodala, who fumbles it, but it goes to Jimmy Butler, and he gets it up and gets fouled.
Credit Jimmy for being aggressive. He takes 2 defenders to the basket. Nice wraparound pass to Iguodala. He doesn't quite catch it clean, and then Jimmy doesn't give up on the play, able to get the and one.
Marcus Smart gets called for the foul, and he's not happy with himself on that one, and Jimmy scores at the line. 9 points for Butler, and Miami on top now, 36-32. Coming up to the 7-minute mark of our second quarter. Smart front court to Wanamaker. Wanamaker back out to Smart. High point on the right wing, trying to drive inside. Wanamaker kicks it out to Tatum. Tatum Back to Wanamaker on the wing. Wanamaker, three-point range, back in the front court to Tatum. Tatum trying to drive inside, kicks it to the corner to Brown. Brown, no room. Tough shot for Brown, off the rim, and their loose ball picked up by Tice. Tice back up top. Smart for three, got it to go. Great defense for Miami for 23.9 seconds. And Boston gets the ball back and drills a three on them. 36-35. Miami by one. Jimmy Butler, step back, jump shot, well short. Off the rim, Tatum. Celtics, their largest lead's been 2. Miami's largest lead's been 5 a couple times. Tatum, high on that left wing. Tatum, step back, 3 on the way off the front of the rim, and he kicks the ball out of bounds. And he and Jimmy Butler were going for that loose ball. Right now, Tatum, 0 for 6 shooting and 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. This is not like Tatum.
No, usually he's their leading scorer, putting up over 20 a game, and Miami doing a good job of taking him out of rhythm and just can't quite get the ball to go.
So back in the ball game now comes Kemba Walker as Wanamaker goes out. Heat by 1. Butler front court, high screen by Iguodala. Butler will go left. Tice in front of him to Iguodala. Straight on for 3. Andre Iguodala's shot misses. Now 3 of 13 from beyond the arc, the Heat. Brown right back, coast to coast, kicks it out to the referee. He's not there to shoot the ball for this game, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Not a good pass there by Brown, who got caught up in the air with good defense interior by Miami.
Yeah, forced the 8th turnover there, and great job stopping their fast break and had no outlets. So credit Miami's defense.
So Totter, who leads everyone, gets to Jimmy Butler in the paint. Butler shot well short again. Last couple of jump shots by Jimmy, catching the front of the rim. Back with it, Smart. Smart shot misses. Tice kept the ball alive. Had it knocked out of his hands by Iguodala. Back to Duncan Robinson to Totter. In rhythm for 3. Off the rim and the rebound to Brown. The Heat now 3 of 14 from beyond the arc. That's 21% shooting. On that wing, Brown pushes off, drives the lane, lost the handle, got a 3-on-1 break, out of the wing to Totter. Totter all the way through, and there's foul there by Smart, and that'll put Totter on the free throw line. Of course, Smart wants a review of that, but I don't think at this point in the ball game you're going to use that as a review when it's a one-point game.
I mean, that's his third foul, and so the question is, does Brad Stevens want to use this? But Tyler, great job in transition. They didn't really have an advantage on the break, so he takes it straight into Marcus Smart's body and able to draw the foul.
Yeah, it's a foul. It's pretty easy to see. And I know Smart doesn't agree with that one himself, but that's 2 fouls on him, 2 fouls on Brown, and Totter at the free throw line. 11 points for Totter. Make it 12 as he hits his first, and the Heat lead is 2.
But this is all stemming from Miami's defense right now. They're active, aggressive, disruptive on the defensive end, and that's allowing them to get out in transition. They forced 10 turnovers already here in this game.
So second one coming here from Totter. 12 points, trying to make it 13. And he does. He had 4 points in the first period, 9 here in the second. So the Heat lead 38-35 with 5.5 to go here in the half. Up top, Hayward back in the ballgame for Boston. Out on the wing, left side. Back up top, pass to Hayward. Hayward gets it inside at the elbow. Brown wide open look. He misses. Rebound for Totter, and Totter will bring it back for Miami. Right down the middle of the floor. Now he'll work left wing. A pass inside, deflected, and it went right to Smart. Smart, coast to coast on the wing. Deep corner to Brown. Angle right. Want to check that. Walker misses. Rebound inside. Missing right at the rim is Hayward, and back with it comes Totter for Miami. To Butler on the right wing to Iguodala. Back to Totter. Hero. Hero backs up. Double teamed. Now to Robinson. To Iguodala to Totter. Totter, 18-footer off the rim and misses. Tice the rebound. Boy, Miami's shooting under 40% now. It's right at 40, excuse me. Back with it. Kemba Walker buries the 3. There's the difference in the ball game right now. He'd get all these shots, and they can't put it in the ocean. We're tied at 38.
And Kemba's so good off the bounce. 6th in the league and pull-up pick and rolls from behind the arc, or pull-up threes from.
Robinson now to Iguodala. Right wing to Jimmy Butler. Butler drives on Tice. Out the left side. Back in to Jake Crowder. Crowder back to Jimmy. High on that left wing. Drives on Tice. Step back. Open to the jump shot. Got it to go. Butler. 11 for Butler. Finally got that little jump shot going for himself. And the Heat by 2 with 4 minutes left here in the half. Kemba Walker right wing. Walker ran right into Iguodala. And Iguodala took that one, and Walker felt that one. Looked like he
Miami
might.
foul on number
I was going to say on the
28,
funny
Iguodala.
bone, but he's holding his
Second
left
personal, first team foul this quarter.
bicep.
Yeah, I
Looks like
thought
he's
that
okay.
Iguodala did a good job
Number
of
7, Goran Dragic.
getting in
Number 13,
the
Bam.
lanes to the basket.
Adebayo.
Unfortunately, picks up the foul there, but Kimba drove straight into him.
So getting set to inbound is Gordon Hayward. Hayward, in front of the Heat bench. Hayward now to Tice way up top. Shot clock down to 12. Bam back in the ball game. Smart. He'll step back. Long two. Smart. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound out to Tyler Hero. Hero down the middle of the floor, and Tyler. High point on the right side. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson back to Tyler. Tyler playing catch. Now looks at the shot clock, and we're going to get a foul called on Bam, it looks like. And Miami gives the ball up yet
Offensive
again.
foul. Miami's number 13, Bam Adebayo. His
Wow,
first,
unfortunate
no team.
offensive foul there. And Bam asked the screener trying to shake free his shooters to get a more open look from behind the arc, and that time gets nabbed with a offensive foul.
The first foul for Bam. And Miami holding on to this 2-point lead at 3:44 of our second quarter. Now Kemba Walker front court. Hayward goes all the way in. Hayward throws it up, and a foul is called. And I think that who else would be but Duncan Robinson?
I was surprised. He blew that whistle early, and I thought that Duncan was just right alongside him. I didn't
Foul for
see
Miami's number 55,
how that was a
Duncan
foul, but
Robinson.
unfortunately,
His third
Duncan
personal,
is, as you talked about,
second
Mike,
team
a target.
foul. Shooting 2.
Yep, he's got
Gordon
more
Hayward.
fouls than shots in this ball game, or points, or rebounds, or assists, or blocks, or steals. And that's not the number you want to see. Hayward at the free throw line got it to go. And now a chance to tie this ball game up. There's a Robinson.
Back into your Heat. Jimmy Butler.
But Duncan's going to adjust. Like, this is a guy that puts tremendous amount of work into his game, watching film. You know, with Coach Quinn, he's going to be working on these closeouts, how to be able to defend better without fouling.
And for the tie, Hayward, and we're dead even at 40 apiece. 3.5 to go here in our first half. Goran Dragic in the ball game with Hero, Bam, Iguodala, and Jimmy Butler to get it into Bam. Bam gets called for the travel, and the Heat turn it over yet again. So that's number 6 now. Although Boston's turned it over 10 times, Ruth, the Heat have only got 4 points because their shooting is totally anemic right now.
I mean, just can't get anything to go. They've had good looks. They just haven't dropped for him.
Now Kemba Walker, right side, Brown. High on that point, Brown. Got it inside, Smart, wide open. Kemba Walker for 3, misses. Rebound, Tyler. And Tyler doing a great job on the glass. He's got 3 rebounds now. He'll bring it down the floor. Tyler drives on Kemba. Hand off to Bam, and a two-hand jam by Bam. 42-40. I'm telling you, Tyler is the absolute saving grace for this team right now again.
Look at the Boston series. Tyler's leading in assists of all of our players with 6 a game. Just really doing it on both ends of the floor.
Kemba Walker trying to drive inside. Walker gets it out to Smart. 3 on the way, off the rim, rebound. Who else? Yeah, Tyler. Tyler down the left wing, hands it off to Bam. Bam kicks it to the corner to Iguodala. Iguodala on the dribble, behind the back to Bam. Bam against Tice. Out on that far wing. Bam holding on to it, finds Tyler. Bam will set up the screen. Tyler trying to find some space off the glass. Got it to go. 15 for Tyler. Oh my goodness.
I mean, that shot was a one-legged runner off the pick and roll calling glass. That's a horse shot from Tyler right there.
He has 11 points in this period. Long pass to Brown, easy right off the glass and in. And a great pass to Brown. And Brown now with 8 points. Bam in the front court for Miami. Right side pass to Goran Dragic. Hayward on him. Bam the high screen. Dragic puts the shot up off the rim. Got it to go. Wow. What on the fortuitous bounce there by Goran Dragic.
Wow, Goran felt the contact, let it go, and somehow gets a really friendly bounce to fall his way.
So a chance for a 4-point play as he drilled the 3. That's only Miami's 4th tray in 15 attempts. That's under 27%. And right now, looks like Boston might want to call a timeout. We'll keep it right here and tell you it's 47-42. And are they going to review this? I believe they are. And this might actually be a review for a 3-point shot, or is it going to be a review for a foul?
I think it's a coach's review because we see that green light go on at the end of the scorer's table.
So I guess they're going to wait and see. And Hayward got in real tight on Gorn, and looked like he might have taken a bit of a shot to the chin with Gorn's right arm.
Timeout's been called to challenge the ruling on the floor.
So they're just going to challenge the ruling on the floor right now. So that'll give me an opportunity to remind Heat family, as a season ticket members, well, we want to reward your loyalty. Earn 500 loyalty points by simply opening the Miami Heat app. Click on the members icon and typing in the code United in Black 13 under the Heat family code. This ends at midnight tonight, so don't miss a great opportunity here. Again, want to reward our season ticket holders. So they're looking at it right now, and they'll get all the different various opinions of what this game, what this play is all about. But right now, Miami's shooting a little bit better at 46%. Boston down to around 41. The Heat 4-15 from beyond the arc. Boston 5 of 18. So again, it's basically just about a dead Heat this game right now, even though Miami's got a 5-point lead for the third time.
The defender went into the space for the offensive player during his upper motion. The goal account for 3 points, one more for Dragic.
There you go. So Dragic a chance to get the 4-point play. You called it there, Ruth, with Hayward getting in as he's going up. Goran Dragic got right in there, and that's why he went back and got some body contact, and might have also taken a bit of a shot on the face.
Yeah, I mean, savvy play by Goran, though, realizing if he stopped, Hayward's momentum was going to take him into him, and so he's able to draw the foul. He was just trying to get a shot at him up and somehow got it to go.
Well, Miami can take their largest lead of this ball game if Goran Dragic can turn this into a 4-point play. Again, Dragic leading Miami 21 points a ball game here in this postseason. Pretty amazing. 8 games out of the 12 he's played, and with at least 20 points.
He's been sensational. It's been fun to watch. He come alive here in the playoffs, and he knew he was going to bounce back. Had an off game in the last game, and has come out here strong.
4-point play.
Yeah.
So Miami up now 48-42. It's their largest lead inside 2 minutes to play. Hayward deep on the wing up top. They'll work that ball into Tatum's hands. Tatum yet to score in this game to Hayward. High on that right wing. Hayward back to Tatum. Tatum around a tight screen. Back to Hayward. Oh, a good fake. His 3-ball is way short. The ball tipped up, and Boston puts it into the backcourt. Tyler here will track it down, and Tyler will go in, and Tatum swats it out of bounds. Great job by Tatum getting back to help his teammates on defense.
Yeah, but I love the rookie Tyler just pushing pace again and leading the fast break, taking a page out of Goran Dragic's playbook there.
So Butler to inbound on the baseline. Jimmy Butler gets it into Bam. Tice up tight on him. They hand it off to Butler. Butler back to Bam in the paint. Bam into the corner. Tyler, a little step around to Jay Crowder for 3. Wide open look, and he misses. Boy, I wish Tyler would have taken that shot. Jay's just struggling from beyond the arc these last 2 games. Brown, dribble back inside. Brown, blocked from behind. He gets called by a travel anyway, even though Miami had blocked the ball.
You can just feel the intensity right now by Miami Heat's defense, and they're doing a much better job of cutting off lanes to the basket. Kimba's gotten free with some pull-up jumpers. Those are tougher shots to get. I think that Miami's aggression right now has been impressive.
Yeah, Jay, 3 of the last 15 attempts he has taken from beyond the arc shooting right now. Dragic on the left wing over Tice, puts a shot up. No, good rebound, Bam. Bam back inside over Tice, up and in. And the Heat with an 8-point lead. It's their largest, 50-42 with a minute to go here in this first half. Would be great to get a double-digit lead going into the dressing room. Brown now. Brown, he gets all the way in. Double clutched his shot, got it to go. Good attack there by Brown. 10 points for him, 12 for Walker. And Miami leads 50-44. Now Goran Dragic in the front court. 1 of 2 from downtown in this one, Dragic. Picked up by Kemba Walker. Bam the high screen. Dragic goes in. Bounce pass to Butler. Butler over Brown. Easy shot for him, but misses. The rebound, who's got it? And Tatum comes up with it. Jimmy now 4 of 10 into shooting. Back with it, Tatum. Yet to score in this one. Tatum, high. Whoa, that's going to be a foul on Tice as he knocks Jay Crowder down. Oh, no, I think they're going to call that one on Crowder.
Miami foul on number 99.
Wow, I thought he got knocked over by Tice.
First team foul in the final 2 minutes.
Wow, that's at least a double.
That's at least a double foul, if nothing else. Holy mackerel, they let that one go.
Andre Iguodala returns for
So
Miami.
Iguodala will come back in for Miami and getting a breather going Dragic. We've got 22 seconds left to go in the first half. Miami up 50-44. 15 on the shot clock. They walk it. Kemba Walker leading the Celtics with 12 in this game. Kemba, Jay Crowder trying to funnel him to the middle. Al Walker with Tatum now. Try to go right side of Walker. Jab step. Walker. Layup misses. Bam the rebound. Miami with 5 seconds left. Bam. High on that left wing. Bam. Measures the three, and that's an air ball. That is not what Miami needed to end the half, but the good news is Miami leads at the half.
Yeah, to get a great stop down the stretch. One-on-one. Crowder versus Walker gets the defensive stop. Miami, how's it going here in the first half?
So at the half, it's Miami 50 and Boston 44. Time for a Bacardi halftime report with Jonathan Zazo and Tommy Tighe on your Miami Heat Basketball Network.
There's nothing like the excitement of the NBA. But if you take away the crowd, the lights, the cameras, take away all the storylines and the spectacle, what you're left with is simple. Which team is willing to outwork the others? Who will put in the time, effort, and dedication to push themselves to be the best? The same goes for making cars. Behind the auto shows and the big budget commercials, which team is giving it everything to be the best in the world? At Kia, we know the answer. And we have the 2020 Telluride as proof. Now, bring back the cameras, the lights, and the crowd. Just remember all the work that makes it possible. Kia is proud to be the official automotive partner of the NBA. Give it everything.
The Jet Ski of Miami Yamaha Summer Sales Event is going on now with zero money down and zero payments for 90 days on all 2020 Yamaha Wave Runners. With quick and easy financing, APR as low as 3.9%, we'll have you in the water today. And you'll be the king of the barbecues this summer. Plus, they're now taking deposits on 2021 model Wave Runners. Jet Ski of Miami, your go-to dealer for anything Yamaha. Service, life jackets, covers, tubes, wakeboards, oil, flush kits, etc. They have the largest stock in South Florida. Jet Ski of Miami and Fisherman's Boat Group, your Yamaha Marine Superstore for over 60 years. Conveniently off State Road 112 and Northwest 27th Avenue in Miami. Or jetskiofmiami.com. That's jetskiofmiami.com. Manufacturer suggested retail price does not include prep, freight, or tax. Monthly APR rate on price based on Tier 1 qualifying APR. See dealer for details.
When I go to a game, I always sit where I can get the best view of the players. As a business leader, I use Ultimate Software for the same reason. Its full suite of HR, payroll, and talent management solutions gives me total visibility into my people. It helps me optimize payroll, discover rising talent, and retain top performers. Ultimate Software keeps me ahead of the game.
From running a sports team to running a company, no matter what business you're in the people business. Learn more at ultimatesoftware.com. Ultimate Software. People first.
It's halftime. Time for the Miami Heat Halftime Show on the Miami Heat Basketball Radio Network. Sponsored by
Bacardi. Miami sports fans, listen up. It's game time. Whether you're courtside or upper deck, treat yourself like an MVP with a Bacardi and Cola. Try it for yourself and share around with your team. Bacardi Rum is a proud partner of the American Airlines Arena. Live passionately, drink responsibly. Bacardi is a registered trademark. Bacardi USA Incorporated, Miami, Florida. Rum 40% alcohol by volume.
In the front court for Miami. Right side pass to Goran Dragic. Hayward on him. Bam the high screen. Dragic pushed the shot up off the rim. Got it to go. Wow. What a fortuitous bounce there by Goran Dragic.
Whose 4-point play late in the half helped the Heat strong final few moments of the second quarter. Our score at intermission, Miami 50, Boston 44. I believe everybody in Heat Nation had more than a feeling Boston was going to give it their all in this contest. Today, no exception from the last one. We welcome in Jonathan Zaslow. And Zaz, Celtics double-digit turnovers, yet neither team was exceptionally crisp on offense until the final minutes of the second quarter. Tyler Hero, a great quarter. Jimmy Butler played well. Same with Dragic. At least no large deficit has occurred for the Heat like we've seen the last 4 games. What have they done to hold the lead most of this half?
Well, first of all, a great close to the period, Tommy, for Miami, okay? They wind up taking a 6-point lead into the break. They were up by 8, which at the time, believe it or not, the largest lead, matches the largest lead they've had the entire conference final here in 4 games against Boston. But Jimmy Butler, He made sure he got going early in this game. Eric Spoelstra made some different substitutions, specifically with the defense in mind. Iguodala and Hill get minutes off the bench there in the first quarter. And I mean, look, the best player on the floor, Tommy, through 24 minutes, it was in a Heat uniform. It was Tyler Hero.
Oh, I've got to agree with you on that one. Our halftime score, Miami 50, Boston 44. Up next, we have lots of numbers to entice you with. Zaz returns with the first half box score in a matter of moments. This is the Bacardi Halftime Report on the Miami Heat Basketball Network.
After the final horn sounds on another Miami Heat playoff victory, switch over to Fox Sports Sun for the Heat Live postgame show.
It is time, Heat fans.
Jason Jackson and the broadcast team you count on the most will have all the highlights, player interviews, and a breakdown of every key moment from the game.
It feels great. My first playoff series.
It's the Heat Live postgame show after every playoff game on Fox Sports Sun, home of the Heat, and streaming live on Fox Sports Go.
Somewhere out there, there's a man on a park bench eating his 500th PB&J. He has no idea Papa John's has new Papadillas that are way better than a boring sandwich. With Papa John's best meats, cheeses, and veggies hand-folded into a crispy flatbread crust. Someone better tell that man. Get a new Papadilla in 1 of 4 flavors for just $6. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's. Not valid with discounts, fees, and taxes. Extra prices may vary.
When I go to a game, I always sit where I can get the best view of the players. As a business leader, I use Ultimate Software for the same reason. Its full suite of HR, payroll, and talent management solutions gives me total visibility into my people. It helps me optimize payroll, discover rising talent, and retain top performers. Ultimate Software keeps me ahead of the game.
From running a sports team to running a company, no matter what business you're in the people business. Learn more at ultimatesoftware.com. Ultimate Software. People first.
When it comes to coffee, are you into a strong and rich taste that transports you to a Latin culture? Or a full-bodied flavor that stands up to milk and sugar like no other? Then you're sure to love the taste of Café Bustelo coffee. No matter how you prepare it or who you share it with, it's an experience like no other. So go to cafebustelo.com to discover all the delicious varieties and blends. Café Bustelo, sabor latino, el sabor que no se detiene.
It's funny. As we travel places, often we find the places we want to travel aren't really places at all. They're people. They're grandparents, moms, old friends, and new nephews. That's why at American Airlines, we've been using enhanced cleaning measures so you can feel confident every step until you get to them. So as always, our people can't wait to take you to yours. American Airlines. You are why we fly.
Welcome back to the Miami Heat Halftime Show on the Miami Heat Basketball Network, sponsored by
Bacardi, a proud sponsor of the Miami Heat. Live passionately, drink responsibly. Bacardi USA Incorporated, Coral Gables, Florida.
Goran on the left wing to Jimmy Butler. Butler's going to drive inside. Easy layup for Jimmy, and he missed but got the ball back. Out to Tyler. One dribble on the wing for 3. Got it to go, Tyler Hero. 9 in the Heat now up by 3.
Double that margin here at the break. Miami 50, Boston 44. Heroism front and center, 15 points and 5 boards for the first-year starlet. Looking at some of the other action for this evening. Celtic Pride, bad movie, good team, real good team with their exploits. And the Heats thus far, here's Zaz with the first half box score.
All right, Tommy, the Heat were 19 of 45, shooting 43.2%, just 4 of 17 from 3. The makes coming from Goran Dragic, he was 1 of 2. Andre Iguodala and Tyler Hero, 1 of 3. Jay Crowder, 1 of 5. 8 of 8 from the free throw line, including 3 for 3 from Jimmy Butler. The Heat were out-rebounded in the first half, 26-22. Boston had a 6-3 edge on the offensive glass. 10 first-half assists for Miami, 6 turnovers, 3 in double figures. Tyler Hero off the bench led everyone with 15 points, 6 rebounds. He was 6 of 10 from the floor. Jimmy Butler, 11 points, 5 rebounds. He was 4 for 10. Bam Adebayo, 10 points, 7 rebounds. He was 4 of 6. Goran Dragic, 8 points and 3 assists. He was 3 for 8. The Heat bench combined to score 18. Boston was 16 of 40, 41%, 5 of 19 from 3, 7 of 10 from the free throw line, 12 first half assists, 11 turnovers, 2 in double figures. Kemba Walker, 12 points, 2 assists. He was 4 for 8. Jaylen Brown, 10 points, 6 rebounds. He was 4 of 7. Jason Tatum, 0 points to go along with 7 rebounds, 0 for 6 from the floor. The Boston bench combined to score 13, led by 5 from Gordon Hayward.
Thanks, Zaz. Heat Nation, the time to secure your 2020-21 season ticket membership is now as we prepare to return to the Heat's house next season. Over 95% of season tickets have been sold with a limited supply remaining. You don't want to miss out on your chance to be a part of the hottest ticket in town. Call Steven at 786-777-HOOP or log on to heatseasontickets.com to be a part of the game. Our score at halftime, Miami 50, Boston 44. Still ahead, how might things be rising in the Wild Wild West? A look around the NBA with news and notes in mere moments. You're listening to the Bacardi Halftime Report on the Miami Heat Basketball Network.
The NBA Finals.
No matter how far back you go in the history of this game, we've never been here before or seen anything quite like this. Two teams who overcame the unpredictable and the unthinkable. Who will be remembered when the last chapter is written? The NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV.
And that was a thing of beauty.
Finals on ABC.
Heat fans, want to love your hair? Check out Hair Club. Whether you're experiencing thinning hair, hair loss, or just want more out of your hair, Hair Club has over 40 years of experience helping people get hair they love. Looking to regrow, replace, or restore your hair? Hair Club has over 120 locations and over 1,000 hair health professionals and stylists ready to help. Call 1-800-568-2233 or visit hairclub.com/heat to schedule your personalized consultation that includes a free hair and scalp analysis. And check out Hair Club on Instagram for an opportunity to win an autographed Miami Heat jersey. Hair Club, love your hair, live your life.
In this city, there's a little bit of everything. Maybe a cafecito to get the day going. Some jerk chicken for lunch. Woo, spicy. How about stone crabs for dinner? Yum. In Miami, we like to mix it up. That's why Popular Bank stays committed to making dreams happen through every step of life, with checking and savings plans, personal financing, and more. Because here, deciding what to eat is just the beginning. Visit popularbank.com or stop by a branch today. Popular Bank, our bottom line is you. All loans are subject to credit review and approval. Popular Bank, member FDIC.
Floridians know what it means to stand together. That's why Florida Blue is committed to the people of Florida and our communities by providing health care with lower costs and higher quality. Enroll within 60 days of life-changing events such as losing your job to get benefits like plans as low as $0 a month, no-cost preventative care, and up to $500 per year towards your premiums and health and wellness rewards. Call 1-800-750-0164 or visit floridablue.com/care today. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc. These health benefit plans have limitations and exclusions.
Welcome back to the Miami Heat Halftime Show on the Miami Heat Basketball Network. Sponsored by
Bacardi, a proud sponsor of the Miami Heat. Live passionately, drink responsibly. Bacardi USA Incorporated, Coral Gables, Florida.
Our score at the midway point, Miami 50, Boston 44. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Miami Heat Basketball Network.
You're listening to the home of every Miami Heat game, 790 The Ticket, WAXY South Miami, WSFS HD2 Miramar, a radio.com sports station.
Well, Zaz, no question in this one. Very good defense for the Heat in the first half. Jason Tatum, you said it before in the last segment, no points. Much more difficult for the Celtics to score in this one. What must the Heat do now to continue bring this home with a victory?
Yeah, the zone is really doing a terrific job defensively for Miami, so expect the coach to stick with that. Just 16 first-half points in the paint for Boston. Don't forget, this is coming on the heels of 60 in the paint on Saturday night.
No other games, of course, in the NBA because tomorrow, Game 4 of LA and Denver. Lakers lead that series 2-1, tip-off at around 9:10. The non-Disney bubble teams started voluntary workouts for next season today, including New York and Atlanta, and the NBA announces a virtual draft combine in phases, which will actually start next week. Our score at halftime, Miami 50, Boston 44. When we return, we'll rejoin Mike and Ruth with second half action. This is the Bacardi Halftime Report on the Miami Heat Basketball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
When it comes to coffee, are you into a strong and rich taste that transports you to a Latin culture? Or a full-bodied flavor that stands up to milk and sugar like no other? Then you're sure to love the taste of Café Bustelo coffee. No matter how you prepare it or who you share it with, it's an experience like no other. So go to cafebustelo.com to discover all the delicious varieties and blends. Café Bustelo, sabor latino, el sabor que no se detiene.
Hi, welcome to the UPS store.
Yeah, I'd like to ship this package.
Great, I can help you with that and every other ing.
Did you just say every other ing?
Printing, packing, copying, any ing your small business needs.
Shredding.
Yep.
Mailboxing.
Uh-huh.
Notarizing?
That too.
Wow, that's really some ing. The UPS store is open and ready to help with every ing for small business and, of course, shipping. The UPS store franchise locations are independently owned and operated. Services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Every time you close your laptop, a Corona gets its lime. And every time your to-do list is to do one less thing, a Corona gets its lime. Every time you press pause. Every time you unwind or lose track of time, a Corona gets its lime. And every time your feet are up while the sun goes down, a Corona gets its lime. So drop a lime in and find your beach. Please drink responsibly. Corona Extra Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
This is Heat Basketball on the Miami Heat Basketball Radio Network. Let's get back to the action.
Well, our halftime report brought to you by Bacardi, a proud sponsor of your Miami Heat. Live passionately, drink responsibly. Bacardi USA Inc., Coral Gables, Florida. Our third quarter is presented by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 800-747-FREE. That's 800-747-3733. We get it back underway, and the Celtics from our broadcast left to right will start things off with Miami on top by 6 to begin. Great pass inside out on the wing. Tatum, they're try to get him going. Step through, and that's going to be a foul against Tatum as he ran right through Bam again. Tatum really having a struggle. You know, Ruth, I look at some numbers besides Miami's terrible shooting. They forced 11 turnovers from the Boston Celtics, and Tatum with no points. You'd think the Heat be up by a whole lot more.
Yeah, just because of their poor shooting, they're not able to capitalize on it, but give them a lot of credit. I mean, another great defensive play on Tatum.
Duncan Robinson to Bam, back to Duncan, turns inside, out to Dragic, angle right for three. Dragic shot misses from beyond the arc. 4 of 18 the Heat now from downtown. And back with it comes Kemba Walker. Walker leading the team in scoring. The jump shot misses. Rebound by Crowder. What a great box out on Tice there by Miami. Back with it, Jimmy Butler. Butler, he'll work right wing. Down to Robinson, back to Butler. Butler going to drive to the basket, gets all the way in there. Easy layup, boy. Nice job there as he saw Brown just to his side and that lane wide open.
I mean, Jimmy just took him straight to the basket. That was an impressive drive by Butler.
8-point lead, Miami, their largest of the ball game. Out to Smart. Smart straight up top for the three ball, but misses. The rebound taken away by him. Out to Jimmy Butler. Butler down the far wing. Butler high on that right side, backing down Kemba Walker. Butler hands it off to Robinson. Back to Butler. Butler up top. Thoughts of a three. Tice in front of him. Now he'll take Tice down into the hole. Spin turn around to Crowder. To Goran Dragic. 7 on the shot clock. Dragic front court. Spins inside. Scoop shot up. Misses. And the ball taken away by Smart. Down the far wing. Marcus Smart. Hands it off to Brown. Brown back up top to Smart. Smart right wing. Now to Tatum. Tatum back to Smart on that side. Dragic picks him up. Now down to Tatum against Jake Crowder on the baseline. Spins inside, and that will be, no, not his first basket. Tice got the rebound, put it up and in.
Jimmy had inside position, was trying to draw the foul on Tice, but gave him an easy putback.
52-46 Miami. Bam on that right wing, and Tice is going to get called for the hand check on Bam outside. For Tice, that'll be number 1 in the foul department. Has 6 boards and assists and 4 points.
His first.
So a couple of minutes gone by here in the third. Tatum trying to find his stroke, just can't get it going, but Miami really not taking advantage of it. Great pass inside, and what a swat away by Brown as Duncan Robinson. You want to talk about not being able to get anything going besides fouling. Duncan Robinson really struggling.
Yeah, he just can't shake free, and that time thought he had a wide open layup. Jalen came across and erased that shot as him.
Well, it's a beautiful job by Jalen, without a doubt. Now Butler on that wing. Butler drives along the baseline. Out to Dragic. Up top, Robinson. Long three. Duncan misses. Rebound, Bam, and he is fouled by Tatum inside. Or is it going to be Tice? If it's Tatum, it's number 3.
Yeah, I think it is Tatum, right?
Loose ball foul. Boston's number 0, Jason Tatum.
It is. So he's got 3, and Smart's got 3 in this game. For Miami, it's Duncan Robinson with 3.
And Duncan on that last possession, long three-point attempt, just trying to get any rhythm. He hasn't really had very many good looks out of the offense yet tonight.
So Butler inbounds, gets it handed back to him, to Crowder, to Bam at the free throw line. Bam turns. Now back to Crowder. Crowder, shot clock down to 6. Now to Bam. Bam up top. Robinson, tough shot, put it up, and it's an air ball, and he is fouled in the act, and that'll put him on the free throw line. And maybe he can get something going here as Kemba Walker got a piece of him.
Yeah, sometimes as a shooter, you just need to see the ball go through the hoop, and whether that's a free throw, a layup, or a jumper. This time, Duncan does a good job of forcing the call. Kemba walks into his space, and so now Duncan's able to collect himself and get a couple free throw attempts.
Yeah, looking for his first point in this ball game. There's number 1 as he rattles it in. Miami at the free throw line at 9 for 9. They've done a nice job there at the stripe. Boston 7 of 10. Neither team shooting well. Those Celtics 5 of 20 from beyond the arc and 39% shooting overall. Miami 40%. And 4 of 19 from downtown. As Robinson gets a pair at the free throw line now. The great thing about this young man, he's going to keep going at it. There's no woe is me with Duncan Robinson. He's going to just keep trying. And trying to make it 3 in a row at the line, and he does. So he gets his first points of this ball game, and the Heat now, with their largest lead, 9 points. Check that, 9 points, 55-46. Back with a 3, Smart, wide open look, misses. They knocked the ball from Tice. Good job there by Goran Dragic, and back with it comes Jimmy Butler. Butler with 13 points, 6 rebounds in this one. Butler finds Dragic in the front court. Goran Dragic around the Bam screen. A pass, and it's going to be a kickball off the leg of Brown, it looks like. 14 on the shot clock at the 9:04 mark of our third period. 55-46 Miami. Dragic to inbound. Goran with 8 points, 3 assists, a couple of rebounds, and a steal. Now up top to Bam. Bam, 3-point range. That's not for him. Bam hands it off to Jimmy Butler. Butler on the right wing. Butler, a pass into the corner. Now Dragic left wide open for the 3. Dragic got it. Goran Dragic, second tray from the left side. And Miami with a double-digit lead for the first time tonight, 58-46.
Nice shot by Goran with a shot fake and then got it to go.
Boy, Kemba Walker allowed to go right inside and an easy points in the paint.
He split the 2 defenders at the top of the zone, got to the middle of that.
12 points for him. Inside Jimmy Butler. Butler tried to get it to go, but he is fouled in the act. And Miami will go to the free throw line to try to go back up by 12.
It feels like Miami's flipped the script on Boston. Boston was incredibly aggressive off the bounce and really attacking the basket in the last game. Well, Miami, their guards getting into rhythm, getting downhill. Jimmy Butler leading the way in that category and putting a ton of pressure on the Boston defense.
And Butler at the free throw line puts it in. He is 4 for 4 there tonight. 14 points for Jimmy Butler. The Heat, 4 players in double figures. Boston with 2. Brown and Walker. For Miami, it's Butler, Bam, Dragic, and Hero. As Jimmy gets a pair at the line. So the Heat now 60-48, 12-point lead. Tatum up top to Kemba Walker. Walker trying to get around the Tice screen. He does. Open for the 3. Short rebound into the hands of Robinson. Off to Crowder. What came off Tice to Goran Dragic. Dragic straight down the middle. Dragic gets it down into Butler. Butler posting up inside. Butler puts it up, and it's going to be a foul on Butler as he knocks Kemba Walker down. That was a pretty easy call inside.
Yeah, he definitely just led with his shoulder and his head into Kemba Walker. I like the advantage. Jimmy just got to finish that play without drawing a charge.
You got down pretty low, too, to get there on Kemba Walker. So Miami with the 12-point lead with 4 minutes gone by here in our third period. 60-48. Tatum. Deep corner pass, wide open Brown. The Brown shot misses. The rebound by Bam, and Bam with his 8th board. Brings it down the floor on the far side. Now front court pass to Goran Dragic. Dragic right wing against Smart. High pass to Jimmy Butler on the wing. Watched there by Kemba Walker. Backing Walker down into the paint. Out to Crowder. Crowder for 3. Off the rim, no. And hitting the glass, Duncan Robinson. Back to Crowder for 3. No. Ball tipped back. Miami's got it one more time. Dragic for 3. Missed. Rebound Jimmy Butler inside. Butler puts the shot up. No, missed. The ball knocked out of bounds by Miami. The Heat can't put it in the ocean with wide open looks.
Wow, I would say the Boston dodged the bullet, but they dodged about 4 in that possession. Nice activity on the offensive glass, just not able to capitalize.
Both the teams around 38% from beyond the arc. Both teams identical. 5 of 23 from downtown. Smart. Great step through the Tice. Easy layup and in. Good move there by Marcus Smart. Well, Miami's just got to wonder if there's a lid on that basket. Back with it, Crowder, who misses the layup. And back with it, Kemba Walker on the wing to Tatum. Tatum in rhythm for 3. There you go. Got his first one. And now Boston has trimmed that 12-point deficit down to 60-53. And the Heat will take a timeout. Wow. Horrid shooting by Miami, costing them right now here in the third.
Yeah, 5-point swing. Jay missed the layup, and then they don't get back in transition, give Tatum a wide open 3-point opportunity.
So at the 6:41 mark, Miami can't stand prosperity, so to speak, right now, and their shooting is terrible, but they have a 7-point lead, 60-53, as we break on your Heat Basketball Network.
This is Mike Ingles with the Miami Heat, and I'm here to introduce to you Accordis, the official technology and solutions provider of your Miami Heat. Accordis is an authorized partner of Cisco, Microsoft, Samsung, LG, Xerox, Dell, HP, and many more. They're proud to offer the latest technology and solutions to help your business thrive and succeed, such as data management, IT security, digital signage, and so much more. Give your business an edge over the competition. Contact Accordis today at 1-888-331-3134 or visit them at www.accordiscorp.com.
It's funny. As we travel places, often we find the places we want to travel aren't really places at all. They're people. They're grandparents, moms, old friends, and new nephews. That's why at American Airlines, we've been using enhanced cleaning measures so you can feel confident every step until you get to them. So, as always, our people can't wait to take you to yours. American Airlines. You are why we fly.
Every time you close your laptop, a Corona gets its lime. And every time your to-do list is to do one less thing, a Corona gets its lime. Every time you press pause. Every time you unwind or lose track of time, a Corona gets its lime. And every time your feet are up while the sun goes down, a Corona gets its lime. So drop a lime in and find your beach. Please drink responsibly. Corona Extra Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Heat fans, want to love your hair? Check out Hair Club. Whether you're experiencing thinning hair, hair loss, or just want more out of your hair, Hair Club has over 40 years of experience helping people get hair they love. Looking to regrow, replace, or restore your hair? Hair Club has over 120 locations and over 1,000 hair health professionals and stylists ready to help. Call 1-800-568-2233 or visit hairclub.com/heat to schedule your personalized consultation that includes a free hair and scalp analysis. And check out Hair Club on Instagram for an opportunity to win an autographed Miami Heat jersey. Hair Club, love your hair, live your life.
Somewhere out there, there's a man on a park bench eating his 500th PB&J. He has no idea Papa John's has new Papadillas that are way better than a boring sandwich. With Papa John's best meats, cheeses, and veggies hand-folded into a crispy flatbread crust. Someone better tell that man. Get a new Papadilla in 1 of 4 flavors for just $6. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's. Not valid with discounts, fees, and taxes. Extra prices may vary.
This is Heat Basketball on the Miami Heat Basketball.
Like the great ones. You look at Luka, never gets rattled, never gets rushed. This guy has extreme confidence and playing at his own pace.
And what I like about him, and you were talking about this in relationship to Jimmy Butler, he looks to score on every attack. So you have to commit the guy to him. If he's coming off the pass, there's no drop-off. Tice comes up, he's able to drop it off.
Hero born in Milwaukee, was a Bucks fan. One of the players he liked was Michael Redd. Terrific lefty scorer for the Milwaukee Bucks as Adebayo misses the second. What a job he has done off the bench for the Heat. 7-point lead. That's Miami's first missed free throw, by the way. Gordon Hayward kicks it back out. Brown gets a great look, but can't connect, and Adebayo grabs another rebound.
But I like how they're driving the zone the last couple possessions. They're getting great looks.
Butler, mid-range. And a loose ball foul is going to go against Hayward. Adebayo causing all kinds of havoc down low. And Hayward's going to pick up his second foul. Experience courtside reinvented with Michelob Ultra. Tweet hashtag Ultra Courtside with hashtag sweepstakes for a chance to win tickets.
Is that Muggsy Bogues?
There he is.
The great Tyrone Muggsy Bogues. Heck of a guy, former teammate of mine with the Toronto Raptors. Class act.
And that's Brooks Koepka.
You think I'd outdrive him?
With your car, yeah. That's about it.
I think you'd have to hit 5 shots to outdrive him.
I got to go on that, the guy who won the Opens training regimen. How do you say his last name?
DeChambeau.
Yeah, that's the guy. 40 pounds in 4 months.
All right.
I did that.
Let's see it.
I did that, but it wasn't through weight training.
What a great golfer.
Absolutely.
Multiple U.S. Open champ.
Who's he a fan of? The Heat?
Not sure. Jaylen Brown knocks down the three-pointer. 15 points for Jaylen Brown. It's back to 6 again. Just under 4.5 remaining in the third. Jimmy Butler, Duncan Robinson. Adebayo pass inside to Butler. Butler trying to find some room. Robert Williams shuts him off. This is a heck of a defensive sequence, but it's still going to end in a bucket for Miami.
I'm watching the energy of Jaylen Brown. He will make an all-defensive team before it's all over. We already know what he can do offensively, but I love his effort on the defensive end.
That's one of those, as you guys like to say, multiple effort possession on the defensive end. But Jimmy Butler able to hit the shot. Hayward with a three-pointer, and finally a three-pointer going down.
But Coach talked about it, doing a better job driving and kicking. This is game 4, and there's too many times in this series against a zone where it's tough to figure out what the Celtics are trying to accomplish offensively.
Duncan Robinson misses. Hayward the rebound. Celtics just started to hit a couple of threes. Tatum, now Hayward. Hayward the drive, pulls back. Nice turnaround, and Gordon Hayward 5 quick points, and a lead is cut to 3.
That move where you stop and pivot away is critical for every perimeter player to have in his game. Good move by Hayward.
A bad job by Jason Tatum, clearly grabbing Bam as he fights over the screen.
And that's going to be his 4th foul mark.
Well, you see Hayward, he attacks, he stops, he pivots away to get a clean look and an easy mid-range jumper.
Good. You saw that there? 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra!
The climate has changed in Miami. Jimmy Butler's in the locker room. So far, it's been a perfect marriage. Culture fit between Miami.
Hit those squats, man.
I'm so fortunate to be able work for an organization like this one, for this city.
slows the thrust of the Celtics, and then it falls back into a zone.
And they're in zone again.
Smart to inbound. They lob it up to Brown. Ball broken up, picked up by Crowder. Crowder throws it at Adebayo. Great defensive play and hustle from Jimmy Butler.
Welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's been a busy day for Gordon Hayward. Around the time most of his teammates were taking their pregame naps, Hayward was on FaceTime with his mother-in-law and wife in the delivery room as Robin delivered their fourth child, a baby boy. Now, there's been some disagreement in the Hayward house over what to call the newest addition. His name is Gordon Theodore, and Dad over here wants to call the kid by his initials, GT. His wife, Robin, would like to call their son Theo. Mike, I can tell you right now who is going to win that argument. It's not Gordon.
Well, thanks, Rachel. Well, the three girls now have a baby brother.
But why are wives undefeated in those decisions? Why?
You really want to go here?
I do. I want to know why they're undefeated, and they are undefeated. Is it because they birthed them?
Yes, Jeff.
That's what I thought.
There you go.
And I'm okay with that.
All right.
You know how weak I would be if I had that pain trying to birth a baby?
I do know.
You don't want me to answer that, do you?
Oh, it would be awful.
Adebayo 1 for 2 from the free throw line. 4-point Miami lead. Tatum. Williams, the offensive rebound. Williams has been the first backup center off the bench tonight.
But I love getting Tatum in the middle of that zone, Mike, and thinking score. That draws Adebayo up, which opens up the offensive board, which is a weakness of the zone.
A foul was on Crowder, his second. It's only the first team foul of the Heat. Celtics have only taken 10 free throws. Tatum, a nice, easy baseline jumper there, and he's finally come alive. He was 0 for 7, but he's 3 for 4.
But, Coach, they're clearly doing a better job attacking the zone.
And they ran a double flare on that one from the side out.
Tyler Hero, again, Tyler Hero from downtown. He's got 18 points to lead all scores.
I need a hero. That was a song. This guy, he's a great player.
Tatum double team back up top. Smart from straight on, in and out. Dragic the rebound.
But that was another good possession. Got it in the middle. Tatum looked to score, kicked it out to a wide open Smart.
Dragic. Hero looks up at the shot clock. 4 on the 24, drives, continues, kicks it out. Nice pass, Iguodala wide open, that won't go. Fight for the rebound, Jaylen Brown tips it to Smart. Hayward fakes, drives inside Marcus Smart. Tatum checks the sideline. Crowder crowds him, Tatum drives, layup, it's good, and the foul. Jason Tatum, an aggressive move and a chance for a three-point play, and he has come alive here in the third quarter for the Celtics.
And this play can be a game changer. You get something going into the thick of the defense, get the contact, you go into the free throw line. Being aggressive. The Celtic bench appreciating it. But, Coach, how about that pass by Hero? Iguodala didn't knock down the shot, but that's a spectacular pass.
Left hand, off the dribble, on target. to the weak side corner.
He looks pretty nervous out there, doesn't he?
No, he knows he's one of the best players on the court, regardless of age.
So Tatum, a big third quarter. And boy, do the Celtics need that. They were down by 12. Now it's 2. Hero. Little Euro step, flips it up and in. Wow. Tyler Hero with a superb move.
And if I'm Boston with this unit, I'm going to blitz him and trap him.
Tatum again goes right at Crowder. Count it and one. Tatum once again drawing the contact from the former Celtic. And a chance for another three-point play. Crowder with his 4th foul.
And Tatum staying aggressive. Isolation up top. Contact by Crowder gets the finish. And how about this play by Tyler? Truly playing hero ball. I mean, this guy's, it's going to be unbelievable watching him as we go forward.
Goran Dragic was saying that one of the reasons they trust him so much, all of his teammates, because he shows absolutely no fear no matter what the situation. There's such confidence in him.
But, Mike, it goes to me beyond confidence. It goes to success. You can have irrational confidence and not get it done. This guy has great confidence and gets it done.
Dragic, boy, nice adjustment up in the air. And it's back to 3. Final seconds here of this third quarter. There's about a 5-second difference, shot clock and game clock.
And I wouldn't be afraid of switching Hero onto him if I had to.
Kemba Walker stops back up top. Tatum, pull up, 2-pointer. Got it as the shot clock expires. Tatum with a huge third quarter, 16 points here in the period. No fouls to give for the Celtics. Dragic on the drive, blocked by Tatum. And that ends the third quarter. The Celtics down by 12, their leading scorer. Had been scoreless at halftime. Turn it around as Jason Tatum leading the way. 16 third quarter points. We head to the fourth. The Heat lead has been cut to 1.
This copyright